Hello, this is Cnix. Welcome back. It's been a while. The weather has gotten really hot. Please take good care of your health. In this video, we'd like to introduce a newly added feature of Cnix's data service platform. It's a statistical computation feature, specifically synchronized real-time statistical processing. This means it performs statistical calculations in real time while being synchronized either with itself or with external tags. What's more, users can even configure their own synchronization tags. The diagram you see illustrates the concept of statistical computation synchronized with external tags. The start condition of a process in the PLC triggers the beginning of a statistical computation, and the end condition of the process in the PLC triggers the termination of the computation. In other words, the statistical analysis is performed in real time, synchronized with signals from the field. Now, let me show you the demonstration. I will use this data for test, which varies from 0 to 9. And at this window, you can see the configuration parameters for statistical calculations. The first thing what should be done is configuring the tag names for start and end. And the next is trigger values for start time and trigger values for end time. I will set the start tag as 1 forcibly. 0, 1, and waiting for a few seconds. And now I will set the tag for stop. Yeah, we can see the results of the statistic calculation. You can see the data and time for intervals and the basic statistical result like this. I will show you again. And I will set the tag for run from 0 to 1. And waiting a few seconds, I will set the tag from 0 to 1. Yeah, you can check the interval of statistics calculation like this, and the basic result of statistical calculation. Let's imagine that the machine repeats this process infinitely. Then, statistical values will be calculated for every single batch. Next is an example of a triggering statistical computation based on tag values. In this example, when the value becomes 0, it triggers the start of a statistical computation. When the value reaches 9, it triggers the end of the computation. Likewise, statistical analysis can be performed in real time, synchronized with the changes in PLC data values. Now let me show you the demonstration for synchronized statistic calculation by values. The names for start trigger and end trigger should be configured first, like this. Voltage and gauge. The trigger value for start will be 0, and the trigger value for end will be 9. After modifying the configuration parameters, the process for statistic calculation should be restarted like this. Okay, now what we have to do is just waiting and checking the updates of a basic result like this. Thank you for watching this video. The feature of triggering is very important because it will be used for tracking materials in the multiple processes. See you next.